Dear the one who stole my heart, I'm writing this with you stuck in my head. I know it's been years since we last spoke, but I can't get you off my mind. The last time I saw you, you were just as breathtaking as the first time I saw you. You were a bit taller. You had your hair down rather than pulled back, and your eyes sparkled so brightly. It was like a light had turned on inside you. When I hugged you, your scent was so intoxicating. I almost couldn't let go because you just smelled so good. And your smile, that beautiful smile that I never got out of my head. Something about that day took me back to when I had you. It took me back to the time when I first said those words to you, when I leaned into you and whispered in your ear, "I love you." And when you looked at me with tears in your eyes and said it back to me, I don't think I've ever hugged anyone as hard as I hugged you after hearing that. Remember when I first met your parents and how nervous I was? I believe the first words I said to your mom was, "It's finally to be nice in your house." I was so incredibly nervous. I mixed up my words pretty badly. Thankfully, I didn't leave a bad impression on them, and they welcomed me back. Do you remember the first night in bed together? We just cuddled up close to each other, and it felt so nice and warm to be in each other's arms. We whispered sweet nothings until we both drifted off to sleep. You want to know a secret? I stayed up an extra few minutes until I knew you were asleep. You looked so beautiful, peaceful. And the way the moonlight hit your face so perfectly while you were laying down next to me, it was... When you woke up, I made your favorite breakfast. Strawberry banana pancakes with extra crispy bacon. and then I burned the bacon. But you ate those pancakes. I could tell you enjoyed every bite. And I also remember the day that you left me. I begged for you not to leave me, but you had to because you were moving for your job. And I wanted to go with you, but then you broke my heart. You said you had fallen in love with someone else, and you wanted to be with them. Do you even know how devastated that left me after you built me up? You fixed a person who was badly broken, who everyone had given up on. You took a chance on me. You made me fall in love with you, and then you just ripped my heart out and left me like I was nothing. And maybe that's how you saw me. Or maybe it was the only way for you to cope with what you'd done. Either way, you were so cruel to do that. I mean, I cannot even think about doing that to someone that I loved. A person that I truly loved and saw a future with. You remember that we talked about our future? We were at the beach, listening to the waves crashing on the shore, watching the sun go down after a long day. Out of the blue, you looked at me and you asked me if I would ever marry you. Without hesitation, without a doubt, I said yes, because my only wish was to make you my forever. The only one I wanted to start a family with. The one I wanted to move to Florida with when we retired. The one I wanted to grow old with. Now that dream is only a fantasy that resides in my head. And every now and then I still cry at night knowing that will never come true, because you chose to leave me. Because you chose to leave me for someone else, who even now I hope is treating you the way you deserve to be treated. I hope every morning you wake up and they are right next to you, with a smile on their face and a kiss on the lips. I hope that they make you your favorite breakfast, or whatever you're craving on that day, and it's the most delicious meal ever. I hope that any night that you two have a disagreement, that they apologize and make up for it. A hug or a kiss. And if I ever find out that they aren't treating you that way, or that they're hurting you, I wouldn't hesitate to find them and hurt them back. Because you deserve only the best. Oh, wow. This letter is going on long enough. But I had to make it very clear to you of how much you meant to me, and how much you always will mean to me, no matter what. Tomorrow, I'm walking down the aisle with someone else. Someone who I only love half as much as I love you. They aren't you. And I can't help but see your face every time I look at them. They don't have the warmth, that smile, that sparkle in their eye like you do. But they love me. And I just hope they don't leave me like you did. I wish I could walk away from them, but at this point, that would be cruel. And even if I did, that wouldn't mean I'd get to have you back. Because someone else has already claimed your heart. So this is goodbye. I love you, and you will always be in my heart. Love, your one true love. Or so I thought.